You're one of the most good-looking actors, say in Bollywood, with Salman, Amir, Shah Rukh, Hrithik Roshan, and Fardeen Khan.
It's something I'm born with. I mean, it's something my parents have given me. They passed on their genes to me. I look because of my parents. It's not something I've created for myself.
Now you have worked really hard and you're looking the way you are. You've lost around 22 kgs.
Oh, it was tough, man. It was tough. It was, I shouldn't say it was a knockout punch. Some very, very serious consequences of shaming, and it can lead to suicide and mental health issues. So it's a very serious issue. But, you know, either you can learn from an experience, you know, make it work for you, or you can let it destroy you. Hi, this is Fardeen Khan and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
You're saying that your friends called you out and kept you grounded, but so you've also enjoyed this adulation in terms of your good looks. It was said that you're one of the most good-looking actors, say in Bollywood, with Salman, Amir, Shah Rukh, Hrithik Roshan, and Fardeen Khan. How does one respond to these sort of compliments, and where does the vanity factor takes a backstage, or does it?
It's not something. It's something I'm born with. I mean, it's something my parents have given me. They passed on their genes to me. I look because of my parents. It's not something I've created for myself. Yes, you know, if I carried myself off in a certain way, if I presented myself well, sure, I'd acknowledge a compliment. You know, or you're looking good. You've dressed well, or you conduct yourself well. Sure, you know, it's you feel good about being acknowledged about that. You know, but otherwise, just to base your vanity on your looks, I think it's pretty pointless. You know, and besides, I think it makes you very self-conscious, and it's not something that I think is healthy for me on a personal level or even professional. You know, I for one I barely ever had, even until today, spent too much time in front of a monitor looking at my scenes, what I do, or in a mirror before a shot. If I have to, yes, I do. If I'm unsure about certain things, but otherwise, no. I mean, it is what it is, and you don't get self-conscious. But yes, and I think the fact that I've let myself go, it's even towards the last few films of mine where I put on weight and I let myself go, and is a testament to me not dwelling too much on people thinking me being good looking or whatever.
Right. No,
I really don't spend too much time thinking about it.
But you definitely have not. That is something that has generally been the opinion. You've been this down to earth person, which I think has been a hallmark. So now you have worked really hard and you're looking the way you are. You've lost around 22 kgs. I'll come to your other films shortly, but there was a phase in mid between 2010 to 2020. So when in a way you were body shamed, you wrote a Facebook post as well, and you were taken aback. So for someone who is appreciated for terrific good looks, and not regular good looks, like really good looks, and then you're being body shamed, that must have been, I think, a bit of a downer.
Oh, it was tough, man. It was tough. It was, I shouldn't say it was a knockout punch, but it was definitely a hell of a punch to the jaw. You know, it's not just being, I guess, being mocked and being made fun of. Being trolled. I mean, first of all, the whole phenomenon of trolling was kind of relatively new to me, or was new, I think, to India in general at that time. Of course, it was more trolling was something more that took place. I mean, we were always a few years behind the internet when it came to things like that. So trolling was something new that was happening then. Yes, it was tough. It was tough. And I've never been someone who's been made fun of. Yes, when I've made an ass of myself on a set while dancing and screwed up dance moves, yes, I felt stupid. But other than that, no. So it was a hell of an experience. But when I looked at my, I mean, it's not that I was living in denial. I, I had put on a lot of weight, and yes, I did realize that yes, it was more people's what do you call surprise and in some cases shock to see me the way I was. So I was quite shocked when I saw those pictures myself. So I mean, either you can learn from an experience, make it work for you, or you can let it destroy you. You know, I'm not one of those who are going to sit and wallow in, self pity and hurt and pain that I've been trolled and made fun of. Yeah, fine. I just took it. I took it on the chin and moved on. Fine. I think people were justified in. Well, I don't agree with trolling, of course. It's a very serious aspect of social media where it has an effect on especially teenagers and especially teenage women. And it's some very, very serious consequences of shaming, and it can lead to suicide and mental health issues. So it's a very serious issue. But you know, for me, I just moved on in terms of I agreed with the fact that hey, I was not looking good. I understood the fact and knew the fact that yes, I am known to be looking a certain way, and that's one of the reasons for my popularity. And so it was entirely you take responsibility for it in every way, and you don't take it personally because people don't mean it personally. Social media is it's I think it reveals consciousness, the good and the bad of everyone. It's literally our new consciousness which is revealed to us. So
Right, and the same social media has been welcoming you with open arms.
so if
So
I
of
mean
late, yeah.
if even if people don't troll you, they could be thinking it. I mean, it's
Right.
just right
Some
now it's
people
just
are not-
easier to vocalize it.
Right.
Behind the veil of social media, whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. But the only thing you can control is how you deal with it and how you process it for yourself. Hi, this is Fardeen Khan, and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.